a story for International Friendship Day on the day designated by the United Nations. The name of the story is Let Us Forget the Ugly Past. The time, we are now at the beginning of January 2200. The place is the headquarters of the Light International Electronic Art Magazine in Amsterdam, Netherlands state. Dialogue is between the writer Weitze from Germany state and Ronnie from England state. After a meeting attended by all the writers with the largest number of readers for their works in the European part of the United World. Ronnie: imagine my brother Weitze, if we were in 1940. We could have been in the war, face to face fighting. Weitze: that is a fact. Today we are working together to increase of global unity, and 260 years ago we were fighting and killing the good between us. Ronnie: do you think we should tell this history to our children? Weitze: you ask this question because you think this history might generate enmity between our children if they knew about it. Ronnie: that is true. It's a painful and ugly past. Its victims were 60 million dead. They represent about 2.5% of the world's population at that time. And there were tens of millions of other types of victims. Weitze: it's a really ugly past, but it happened. And you know that Hitler was my grandfather. But now you and I are brothers. We speak the same language, which is the language of the world. And soon the words Germany and England and all the names of countries will be deleted and will become numbers that change every 5 years. Even parts like Europe and Africa will be given changing numbers every 5 years. This to end racism even for region number. Thus history will be nothing but for us to consider it and learn from what happened in it. Ronnie: but what should I, you and others carry a mistake that we didn't do but was mistake by the leaders of that age, who depend on armies and wars to solve their problems more than dialogue and understanding? Weitze: do you want to erase history? Ronnie: aren't we writers? who tell stories about what happened in history? Baitha, do you really want to erase history? Ronnie, no. But let's direct the matter towards the fact that there were leaders who rushed into the decision to go to war thinking that it was in the side of their country. So they lost their country. But we as people are not to blame. And there was nothing between us but love until the wars happened. Baitha, it seems that the matter is a new story and you share its idea with me. Ronnie, yes brother, and its name will be I Will Not Kill You. The names of the heroes are Baitha and Ronnie, who were friends and worked in printing house in London. They met face to face in the war. Baitha had a gun in his hand and refused to kill Ronnie, who was not carrying a weapon. They both ran away from the army together and refused to participate in the war. What do you think of the story? Baitha, don't forget to say that my grandfather will be in hell because he rushed the war and didn't prefer to continue the talks to obtain for Germany the rights that were taken away from it at the agreement after the end of the First International War. Ronnie, aren't you sad? Baitha, didn't my grandfather make as many mistakes as we were told? Why must I be sad? Ronnie, I apologize for reminding you of that ugly past. Baitha, those are days gone, and as long as the goal is good, don't apologize. Ronnie, I apologize. Baitha, don't apologize. Ronnie, no, I apologize. Baitha, I will declare World War III on you now because of your many apologies. Ronnie, I will not give up apologizing unless you write the story with me and we sign together on it. And after our names we write, in the past we was German person and English person, and now until the end a human and his human brother, both from the planet of humans. Baitha, if you give up from apologizing, I will agree. Ronnie, I give up. Baitha, I agree. Ronnie, thank you my brother, and I will not say anything else. Only I will say I apologize. And both of them have left. And I wish all the world left together until the end of life. The writer is Muhammad Amin Mansour Imish. The end. After I finished my story entitled Let Us Forget the Ugly Past, I would like to add that I call on all countries of the world to deal with the past problems that they scare, and that is by planting love between people, as in that story, or by dealing with similar current problems without mentioning a past that has ended, so that we don't plant hatred in people's hearts for each other and the spirit of revenge between them. The world doesn't need to increase feeling of hatred. It's enough whatever some bad people have from individual jealousy and hatred. That will not end through the ages. Also, we must strive to reduce them by reducing their causes in souls. And we must at least end hatred for a group, country, and other general categories for reasons that don't currently exist. And if they do exist, they are few and don't require general treatment, but require specific treatment. This opinion is the result for what I see in many films about Nazism, which makes people hate Germans. The Germans are one of the most well-mannered people in the world. But Hitler, who is a mentally ill person, took over their leader. And what happened is happened. Also, many films attack the wealthy, making the less wealthy and the poor people hate the rich. The wealthy, like any group, we will find those among them who deserve hatred and following them until we uncover the mistake and bring them to justice. And among them, some people you may feel that they are angels, sent down to earth to have mercy on people. And other things I saw in films that need to be treated specifically and not to generalize hatred towards a group in general. So the consequences are big. As I always say, hatred is followed by hatred from the other side. And after hatred comes all the evils of the earth. Happy Friendship Day with best wishes for everybody.